Thank you for tuning in, you're in for an educational treat. What is the one movie you always recommend to others? What We Do in the Shadows, We're Werewolves Not Swear Wolves. Plus the TV show is amazingly funny. Matt Berry is a treasure. I hope the show starts to get more traction. I've been telling everyone to watch it. I need a few seasons. It just got picked up for a third season. My Cousin Vinny. ETA, and if you like this one, watch Greedy, 1994, by the same director. Marissa Tomei. Dude. That one piece, romper type thing she wore. I don't know what the hell it was, but I liked it. A lot. The Truman Show. One of my absolute favorites, really messed with my head for a day or two after watching. That movie made me paranoid for years. Made worse whenever someone talked about an experience that was just like mine. Absolutely convinced me I was being watched and I was the only one who didn't know it. I was like 11 to 12 when it came out. It freaked me out, too. I was an adult when I saw it. Emperor's New Groove. Smash IT with a hammer. Or, to save on postage. Spirited Away. That and Howl's Moving Castle. Top 2 faves TBH. Laputa, in Japanese, as at least the original dub was terrible and covered a load of the quiet moments with noise, and Kiki will always take my top spot. I highly recommend Whisper of the Heart if you have not seen it, so heartwarming and sweet you will suffer from the feels. 12 Angry Men. Such a fantastic film that people might not give it a second look because of the sole location and being black and white. I just saw Witness for the prosecution first time and then the BBC two-parter, then rewatched and then there was none. Charles Dance. Love Agatha Christie stuff. Oh yes, Charles Dance was great in that. Treasure Planet, it's a steampunk/space adaptation of Treasure Island and it's an amazing movie, part of the Disney Renaissance. I'm Still Here always makes me tear up. Such a great song. Always Know Where You Are is pretty excellent, too. I will legitimately never shut up about this movie. The Prestige. It's a pretty wild cat and mouse between Wolverine and Batman that keeps you switching who to root for. Don't forget Alfred and Black Widow. Right. And the sexy chick from Iron Man 3. Supercast. Let not forget David Bowie. Hot Fuzz, I cannot believe I don't see it at the top. Incredible acting, dry humor, action that simultaneously parodies action movies and is fantastic in its own right, genuine suspense, the first time through, and the impeccable pairing of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. For the greater good. The greater good. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, while this isn't actually my favorite movie, it is the one I think of as being the perfect film. Perfectly written, perfectly acted, perfectly directed, and perfectly filmed. I've seen it many times, but have never been able to find anything to nitpick or that I would have done different. The Princess Bride. It's a classic and if you haven't seen it you are missing out on one of the most quotable movies. Inconceivable. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. The Matrix. It's how I would dial in my sound system. You think that's bass you're hearing? Don't try to bend the bass. That is impossible. Instead only try to realize the truth, there is no bass. Then you will realize it's not the bass that bends, it is only yourself. Okay, now I need a remix where they slip this in right before the bass drops. Airplane. I just wanted to say, good luck, we're all counting on you. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious and don't call me Shirley. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Listen, strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government. Supreme executive power derives from a mandate from the masses, not from some farcical aquatic ceremony. I believe that this is one of the greatest lines in comedic history. Shaun of the Dead. Where are you going with this? To the pub? We need to pick up Mum first, then we'll deal with Phil. Children of Men. Nothing like a dystopian potential near future where a pandemic has decimated the world as we know it. People are locked in detention camps, there's a police state happening. But you can still get coffee. There's something extra haunting about it because the tech is just a bit ahead of us, so it feels so close to our time, not in some far-flung future. It really hits me hard every time. Howl's Moving Castle. One of my professors used a picture of Howl's Moving Castle as an example of an unprecedented building in the mountains. Civil Engineering School BTW, nice surprise during a lecture. He was like, if someone was to build a ski resort next to it. Best in Show. I prefer This Is Spinal Tap, but I think Best in Show has broader appeal. Best in Show is a phenomenal performance by every single person in it. I just watched that in A Mighty Wine the other day in honor of Fred Willard. He went after her like she was made out of ham. Blazing Saddles. Hang on a minute while I whip this out. My uncle always quotes, "I didn't get a harumph out of that guy." If he keeps doing it, I'll be glad to expose his young daughters to other select quotes. What would have been your answer or question? Leave it in the comments below. Slap that like and subscribe button for more, and check out the link in the video description for even more answers. Peace out, and catch you in the next video.